So we're on this. Alone in the dark. See, your body knows what it wants, and it wants Final Fantasy 14. Nothing says fun game like wholesome slaughter. Yeah. But we're back into this. I don't remember everything that happened last time because I've been taking large breaks in between, but we did come back from another... Oh no, we came back from the temple. Another excursion where we were trying to find out what the Dark Man has on... what's his name that we're trying to save? What the hell is his name again? Jeremy, I think it is. Yeah, we have the Dark Man's contract we picked up, which we don't fully understand what this says.
Acknowledge psychological trauma in order to proceed. The lying must stop, so we can break through the barriers of self-deceit.
Wait, what?
Finally, temper manic behavior.
Oh, it's at the bottom. So there is some stuff there.
Medicine has failed me. Nothing can be done to dispel the hardwood curse. Only the sacrificial dagger may release the despair from Jacob's eye. Yet, doing so would be the doom of Derceto. Let this curse of mine be a weapon for once. I accept your demands. Oh, crawling chaos. Build your prison around this godforsaken hospital. When evil has been starved, I will stay buried forever.
Bodhi's in the hallway just meowing. Isaac's just standing there while he meows. So, I remember there was a whole thing about Derceto, but we don't quite understand it yet. Also, what is this? Sacrificial dagger. Swathed in the grip of two sleek snakes found buried in the sunken temple, along with the Dark Man's contract. Okay. How am I doing on ammo? Get one more. We're fine there. I don't think we can go back in the attic, can we? Hi, Wolver. No. I think I tried that before I, like, saved it last time. Is that from him? Oh, yeah, it's him. I was all like, what's leaving the blood spots? It's him. Because he's bleeding all over the place. Look at his life. Man, he's a mess. No. It's not bleeding anymore, so either it was temporary or... I don't know. Do we have a key to open this?
I need the key.
No. Not yet. Oh, God.
To be around here somewhere. He wouldn't leave this house.
I don't know what to think anymore. You run into that detective fella?
Who is he? Can he be trusted?
I think he one of the good guys. Well, you know, like us.
Will he be all right with her coming? Praise the mother.
He don't need to know about all that. Just help the journey. Just calm down. It ain't time yet.
God, it hurts.
As far as I can tell, Detective Carnby seems to be solving problems, not causing them.
Just be ready in case he starts anything.
The two orderlies still hadn't found Jeremy. Carnby figured this was good news. Emily had reminded him about some strange deaths at Derceto, and Carnby wasn't sure who he could trust.
This is not very, like, this is that's the dining room, I think, which is locked apparently. That doesn't look okay. None of this looks okay. You watched the video of the latest game from the Chinese room. Kind of surprised they were picked to do the new Vampire the Masquerade game unless it ends up not being an RPG. I don't know much about that developer. But can you do me a favor and build that one? Okay. But a lot of the Vampire the Masquerade games that have been coming out have not been anything like... I mean, everyone references Bloodlines because the majority of people don't even remember that Redemption was a thing. Which is the one I tried playing, and I will probably go back to it one day, because nay!
Christ, what the hell was that? It's blocked.
Oh. Broken spectacles. So is there stuff that just appears around the world? Thank you. Okay, bye. They're the ones doing Bloodline soon that's supposed to be out this year. I'm gonna hold off on... I mean, I've never played the first Bloodlines. I own it. I tried playing it on stream. I still want to play it someday. Last time I tried playing it, people were starting to get a little too, backseaty. Preparations for St. John's.
We must have faith that Jeremy's pact with the Dark Man is a bluff. If we are lucky, our visitors will find him and prove it's all nonsense before night falls. What is true is our attempt to call on her. Too many things have happened for this evening to be in vain. Think of Jack and Cassandra, even Perosi, whose circumstances I can't understand. Grace is a goat without horns. She knows it and will play the role. You must talk to your brother, Batiste. I worry that he will fail us. Mrs. Thompson.
I'm definitely not one of those naysayers that have been all like, oh my god, they changed so much. They obviously changed a lot from Bloodlines 2, from what they've shown, and it's not gonna be the sequel everyone was hoping for. It's not gonna be as open-ended, I have a feeling, and it's not gonna be what people really wanted. But it doesn't mean it's gonna be a bad game. And if it does end up being what everyone was hoping for, that would be nice. But I mean, I don't have any specific expectations because I've never played much of the original. Lunacy of the Astarte Artist Colony.
Lunacy and the Astarte Artist Colony, a monograph by Yael Klein. In early 1909, the old Derceto plantation outside of New Orleans was turned into an artist's colony. 3 famous European artists rented the house and the surrounding land from the owner, the Ledoux family. The colony was chiefly run by Sebastian Cortez, who was playfully dubbed the captain by his collaborators, William Arges and Heinrich Kassel. The colony existed for 6 years, until one day all 12 members disappeared without a trace. It is widely believed that their disappearance is connected to the disastrous hurricane that passed through on September 29, 1915, but nothing truly supports this claim. What is known is their frequent participation in New Orleans nightlife, their love for hosting parties, and their elaborate contributions to the Mardi Gras parades as the Pirates of Pontchartrain. Accounts of their lifestyle can be found in almost every gossip column. It can effectively be summed up as carefree and bohemian. In late June 1909, the name Astarte first appeared in the newspapers. Cortez said the name came to him as he was painting. there is never any claim to knowing about the ancient Phoenician fertility goddess with the same name before this time. His fellow colonist Heinrich Kassel did know, because he later produced sculptures that show clear references to ancient idols of the goddess. It's impossible to know for sure how this name suddenly made an appearance, but it is interesting because of Derseto's history. Even the name Derceto is the Greek name of a Syrian fertility goddess. In the case of naming the plantation, Derceto was certainly not an accident. We know that Elijah Pickford intended to build a temple for his cult, for he had distributed pamphlets 2 years prior to the purchase of the land, advertising his intentions. His followers were estimated to be almost 100 men and women, mostly sailors, Maroons, and Cajuns, when the plantation was built. To outsiders, Derceto registered as an ordinary slave plantation, which enabled Pickford and his flock to remain hidden for decades. The official story is that the cult lasted until 1862, when the Union Army came and burned down the plantation and scattered all who lived there. Following the Civil War, new people started to congregate in the ruins of Derceto to invent a new fertility goddess, the Shub-Niggurath. As much as Derceto is a particular name to have heard of, it's not entirely uncommon among the learned. Astarte is equally known and could have been subconsciously chosen by well-read artists. Shub-Niggurath is, on the other hand, very uncommon. Almost impossible that anyone in Louisiana would have heard that name. The name is referenced only in rare books like Unausprechlichen Kulten and the Necronomicon, and is believed to be a bastardization of Arabic words meaning pertaining to the dark young. The few paragraphs printed on the goddess are so upsetting that no one in their right mind would want to build a religion resting on such qualities. The Shub-Niggurath cult was hard to get rid of, but it is believed that despite the police jailing and killing several cultists over the years, the main culprit in the cult's demise is the cult itself, which seems to line up with every instance of cult activity on Derseto's grounds. When Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army arrived, he described the people at Derceto as malnourished and maniacal. As much as the army tried to save them, they fought back with fervor, as if nothing was going to stop them from slowly destroying themselves. While the disappearance of the Astarte artist colony remains a mystery, the recurring motif seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names.
Opera playbill. Okay. I feel like there's someone in there. Is there another way around? Hold on. Keep our secrets.
Mrs. Thompson, I understand the last week has been busy. Under these circumstances, I find it important to remind you that Derseto's concerns are not a public matter, nor is it something that should upset you. Please continue your excellent work, and don't spend a thought on the death of Perosi, or, more importantly, the suicide of Cassandra Beauregard. They should mean nothing to you or the staff. I rely on your loyalty, and trust that your close kinship with the Tabois siblings will keep Derseto's secrets hidden. Dr. Gray.
What the fuck does Dr. Gray know? is... So in the...
What is that?
Oh. The Roanoke colony reminds you of it, the artist colony in this. Based off of the fact that one of the patients references the artist colony as if she came from it, I am wondering if somehow, with all the crap that's going on, she and the rest of the members of the artist colony traveled through time on the Deserta grounds. Because they said she's too young to have ever have been there. She wouldn't have been alive at that time. Oh, I can go up that, yeah. The eyes from whatever was in there is no longer there. Can I go through here again? No. Time is not real. What is going on?
I need the key.
Where am I? So that's the hallway. That's a hallway we still haven't been to. Dining room collapse. No, we have been there. There's the reception area with the treatment room, Dr. Gray's office. This way. What happens if we try leaving? Can we? No.
I can't leave. I got a job to do.
What's over here? The Flying Dutchman. Lagniappe. Forbidden knowledge.
What a terrible thing to recognize that your betterment was an illusion. That you are so infatuated by the virtue of struggling that despite all your hard work, you made no real efforts to ever become well. Or that the treatment becomes such an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh in the hope that it will heal better and faster. If only it would bleed in the way you wanted. Do we ever become well? What do you think, Dr. Gray?
What the fuck? There's certain bits of forbidden knowledge I'm like, on, and I would like to really know if it's gets really interesting or if it really reveals enough stuff if you get enough of it. But like the first one was, hey, you unlock the cabinet for the shotgun, which was like, yay. And since then, it's basically been, look at this semi-creepy, vague text.
There must be a spare key to Dr. Gray's office in here somewhere.
I mean, I mean, that could be SSS. What if it's the number? What if it's... Okay, so 5 to 5, potentially? I don't know. Talking about this.
I don't have the combination for this. Or maybe Jeremy did.
Maybe Jeremy did? Lasting Debt Telegram. Obed Morton. Carnby. Commonplace Book, a book filled with Jeremy's thoughts. Talisman. 3 talisman plates and sockets. There are always 3 numbers. Uh, 913, date of admission. No, 93. Damn. Preparations for St. John's. Lunacy in the Artists Colony. Keep our secrets. Where am I? Gallery. Dr. Gray's apartment's over there, which we still can't get into. Also that hallway that goes to the mezzanine. Sitting room is on the right-hand side with Grace's room.
Detective Carnby. Good to see you again. Solved your case yet?
I'm trying. Hey, Grace, you okay?
Oh, she is just peachy, Detective. Are you looking forward to the Feast of St. John, Grace?
I can't wait.
Kids, ain't they great?
What exactly are you planning for tonight?
Oh, not much. We eat, we drink, we pay tribute to the wishing tree in the conservatory. The usual.
Then why all the excitement?
There is just something about tonight. Something's different. I think we all feel it. Besides, we got ourselves some new words for the prayer thanks to your buddy Jeremy.
She'll come and turn the world inside out, and things will begin again.
That sounds strangely threatening.
You should come.
God damn it, Grace. Stay put for once.
First floor hall key.
I better hold on to these. Wouldn't want them to get lost.
Wait. Still something in the sitting room. Was it this globe?
There's something missing.
Oh yeah, it's right there. Creepy ass dolls. There, middle of the room. Grace's drawings. Do I need a 9th drawing? Movie script, Slaughter Gulch. Forbidden knowledge.
What did you expect from them? You created too much. There wasn't any room to breathe. Your reification rendered all possible worlds void. You took everything they could imagine and constrained it into something that you didn't even care about. Or maybe you did. Perhaps you cared the most of all. Maybe you tried to save them from themselves, and that is why you had to die.
Death of the author. Cassandra's last page.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside. He would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
Where's the clerk's office? Oh, that's the combination. Yeah, that is the safe. Okay.
McCarthy was a deadbeat. His mere presence annoyed Carnby. It was like watching the worst version of himself mock him by simply being worthless. While Carnby enjoyed watching the child outplay the drunkard, there was something terrifyingly familiar about Grace. It was taunting him, like he was supposed to remember, but couldn't.
Did we find everything in this room? Yeah, Cassandra's room is explored. So creepy. Oh, this is empty. There's still there's a puzzle in Grace's room. That's the drawing. I need to be careful because if I get pulled at any time into anything, I don't need to deal with it. Let's try Jeremy's room real quick. To Detective Carnby.
Detective Carnby, I'm terribly sorry that my niece has pulled you into this mess. Please, with all my blessings, take her away from this cursed place. I have destroyed that Eater of Worlds and locked it away in the attic and retreated to a place of hiding. Tell Emily I'm safe. Tell her all the lies you can think of to make her listen. Take her back to New Orleans. Sincerely, Jeremy.
Didn't something I find say that Emily was... It was hinting that Emily somehow has some sort of connection to everything? Batiste's room, right here. Batiste is the drunkard, I believe. Right? Trust me.
Brother,
Open.
I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history. I know you have doubts and that the terrible Mama Loa told you lies. I would never betray you. I promise. Lottie.
Now you have doubts that terrible Mama Loa told you lies. He's the other orderly that was walking around, the guy in the tank top. I mean, we only saw two orderlies. One is the girl, the other's the guy. For a second, I was all like, wait, why is there a punching bag in the drunkard's room? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And then I remembered that hunky hunk of beef of man. Oh, let's see. Where am I going from here? You have to technically go through the reception. I don't know of any other way back that way. Yeah, we have to go this way. Because with the ladder having fallen, I don't think there's not a lot of ways to like go backtrack through the house. No, what am I doing? No. Is this a remake? Yes, this is the latest remake that had come out recently. I do want to play the original at some point. I do own the original 3. I have played some of the original on my own a long time ago. I do know that you really want to walk through, and at the same time, I feel like I could probably play it and get pretty much all the way through without a walkthrough. Okay, so we had, what, 913?
It worked.
Dr. Gray's office key. Ew, it's a key. How neat. The empty room clue.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date. And there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
The fuck? I mean, are we shocked and surprised? No, not really. I need to make sure I remember how to hit things. Like, how do I hit things again? Can I go this way, or is this just locked? This is his office?
Dr. Gray's office, all to myself. Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
Cassandra's things.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for, Mrs. Thompson.
I'm actually... You want to play the original when it came out, it didn't play because reviews weren't good? I think you're thinking of another remake. There's been 3 remakes total, with this being the 3rd one. Oh, France. The original came out in, I think, 1992. And is DOS-based game, very polygonal, very, very old. And I believe in general it was received very well across the board. McAfee's Pirate Treasure.
This is where McAfee has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
My favorite what?
This is where McAfee has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
PS1 one? I think the PS1... Actually, I don't know. I don't think the original was ever translated to any consoles, but it might have. Stairwell key. We need that. No, so far out of, So, the worst of the remakes was the one that came out before this. I think it came out in the Xbox... I forget which one. I've heard it's incredibly horrible, but I heard it's so bad it's funny, to the point where I kind of want to get it to play it at some point, because apparently it's stupidly funny on how bad it is. So, I'm like, I really want to see it. But apparently it has some amazing lines in it that are just horrible. The one that I had played last time, Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. Fuck. Where are they? No? Was that a train station? That was a train, right? So the original Alone in the Dark series, there was 3 original games from 1992. The second game was apparently where they got rid of a lot of the puzzles and the exploration and the lore and everything and turned it more into an action game. And the engine that the game was originally made on was not very conducive to an action game, and I heard it's one of the worst out of the originals. The third one is supposed to be relatively good, and I believe the third one is basically about a Wild West movie set where everyone went missing. And I think you play as Detective Carnby again, and you go there. If you don't play as Carnby, you play as another detective. Wasn't there? No. I want to go over to... I want to go upstairs. I want to go back to Grace's room. So go to the gallery. Go upstairs, this way. I'm going the wrong way. New Nightmare was the one I played, and it was just so bad in so many ways, but I have seen a video from someone who liked the Alone in the Dark franchise as a whole, and put them in order of what they thought was their favorites, and they said that New Nightmare actually has a really good story, but you have to play both characters to really pick up the whole story, and I only played one side. There's a lot of flaws to the game, so that is one thing I definitely recognize. There were definitely a lot of flaws to the game. Is that the drawing? Map of the Caribbean. It's just a map of the Caribbean. Oh, thank God. Drink. Thank you. I'm so low. I just needed something. I need a drawing. NES Nightmare is the third. Oh, New Nightmare is the third. New Nightmare technically is the 4th game that was made with the title. And it was the first of the remakes. If you look them up, the original 3 you can buy on GOG. You might be able to get them on Steam, too. If you don't know GOG and you like old games, I very highly suggest GOG. It's goodoldgames.com or GOG.com. There are a lot of people apparently out there who do not know that GOG exists, and it makes me sad because GOG is really well done. There's still stuff in Dr. Gray's office and in the clerk's office. The fuck? Okay, we're going back there real quick. It's not there. It's over here. You know GOG. Yeah, I love GOG. GOG's great, especially for old games. We are going to be changing up our streaming schedule with the intention of being able to fit an extra day in, because it doesn't look like I'm going to be losing the job I have, which means no more daytime streams pretty much ever on the weekdays, which makes me sad, but it also means it's harder to do the longer streams, and I do want to get to Menzo Berens, and I do want to get to the Dark Queen of Kryn. There's nothing here. But that's a side thing for later. We're probably going to be changing it to Monday, Wednesday, Friday, in addition to Saturday, Sunday morning. And then when Isaac is doing D&D on the Saturday mornings, I will be doing longer day streams on Saturday. There's nothing here. I don't know where it is. Is that considered part of it? I think so. This side is considered part of it. Is there a potential there's something over here? Is this considered part of the same room? No, it's not. It's considered reception. Ooh, glad you're not losing Jerb. No, this one's actually turning out really good. Like, I really like it. I really like my coworkers. It pays decently, and I'm doing well there, and I'm way less stressed out than I've ever been at any other job. And I really enjoy it for the most part, and they said that they really want to bring me on board full-time.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm, eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
For Jeremy's X-ray plates in the infirmary.
Dr. Gray was somehow mixed up in this business with the Dark Man, Detective Carnby decided. He had to be. Either Dr. Gray was using the idea of the Dark Man to manipulate and torture Jeremy, or the Dark Man was an actual powerful being possessing Jeremy. And in that case, Dr. Gray was simply a stooge. Maybe both could be true at once. Carnby felt his mind racing in all directions. No matter what, he had to find a way to break the pact. That was what Jeremy said was needed. It didn't even matter what was true or not. If Jeremy wouldn't leave Derceto before the contract was broken, then Carnby had to make it happen. He just wished the steps on the contract made a little more sense.
Look for the plates in the infirmary. I kind of don't want to find them if they're in here. So she had...
This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
McCarthy. McCarthy's room is across the way. Can I actually... Oh, it's the first floor key I have. I can get into his room, I bet. So this is what remake of what game? The original from 1992. All of the originals were trying to recapture what was in the first one, but I don't know. A lot of people have said that basically the Alone in the Dark franchise is a cursed franchise because they've never quite had the same success they had initially. Holy shit!
No, no.
Wait, is he pointing? Go away. Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with him not being here. I was all like, I don't want to have to run through the house and figure him out. My mind was like going, where the frick am I supposed to hide?
Neat. Maybe I've been selling that old barfly short.
Anything? No. Have to check the creators. I think the original... I don't remember. I've seen and heard and read about the original creators. A moment of clarity.
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Derceto might be my grave. A coffin made of ostentatious architecture. A Taj Mahal for the drunken depressed. There's something about Derceto. Something about Dr. Gray. Like we all pretend that we're here to get better. When in fact we are here to be forgotten.
I mean, how... There's very obvious... There's a very, very different premise to this one versus the first one. But this one is
Looks like
the...
McCarthy has something hidden inside.
I don't think we're going to open that with this stairwell key. We're going to need a screwdriver or something. But the original game did, it did have a lot to do with, it was very influential in a lot of the horror games that came out, especially with the original Resident Evil. Like, it had a lot of isolated, it had a lot of isometric, because, what do you call it? The pre-positioned cameras. It was still a 3D environment that you walked around. And I remember they came up with the 3D technology before they actually determined if they were going to make the game. Because they were trying to see if their concept of what kind of game they wanted to make would even work first. That reminds me of a callback to the original. That blanket slash banner slash tarp, whatever. I'm not going to say what for. You'll have to see if I ever play it. If you haven't played it or seen it. But that reminds me of a callback, and I wouldn't be surprised if that has, if that was placed there as part of inspiration for the first game. I feel like there's more in here. There is more in here, and I don't know what it is. It's that corner thing? No, wait, right there. Nothing? Frickin' hell. Really? Camera from above. Camera from above is bird's eye camera or isometric camera. I'm thinking of the oh, that's the parlor. He pointed to the empty room because there used to be someone there. Why would the Dark Man want us to go somewhere? Also, why did this close?
I can't take this much more. This has to end.
What has to end? What are you freaking talking about? What is... Nothing? Jangling shaker. Okay, congratulations, you found a shaker at a bar. Anything? No. Ooh. There's a door there, but I can't use it. Wait, where am I supposed to be? The Grand Parlor. Oh. This room's not supposed to be here. Yeah, this isn't the room. That's a mezzanine. The mezzanine that you go up there, the piano was supposed to be down here. This is the room that has the crashed piano in it. Sometimes the abrupt change. Can I go through this now? This is what it is. There's something in that small parlor next to the library. Why? I might not be able to go anywhere. I might be kind of stuck with where I'm at. No. Anything here? McCarthy's room. Wait a minute. Carfy's pirate treasure. That's not the same room. Apparently I already found it. Okay. Sure. I do still want to see if I can figure out what's in that small... Can I get to that parlor? I don't think so, because I can't go through the dining room and I can't get there from the plaza. I can from the plaza's second floor. Yeah, go to the right. No, wait. Yes. Dr. Gray's apartments we still can't get to. Double check it, but I don't think we can. Do not disturb the occupants of this room. Prisoner of ice. I think in order to get everything, you kind of need to go around and experience everything. Is this the past and present? I don't know. Small parlor. Go into the library and then to the left. There's been a lot of weird wonky stuff that has happened. I think it's supposed to be the present, but I'm not entirely certain. No. You kind of sort of move the chair, but not fully. It's like the chair's stuck to the floor a little bit. Oh god, it's so heavy. If whatever's in here, we're not meant to find it right now, I don't think. Can I get into the drawing room? No. Okay, we're going back. No one would dress like that these days. What, like him? He's supposed to be a detective. Oh, you're talking about the time period. Oh, I think 1920s, early 1900s. I just realized what you were asking. I thought you were talking about, like, is it the past or the present in the game? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if we somehow got sucked into the past or something with the way things have been. But no, time-wise, yeah, it's early 1900s, 1920s or so. Wait, can I not? Oh. Mezzanine. Can I get downstairs from here? Yeah, one of these doors goes to the stairs. Over here. Over there. It's locked. Why was it locked again? Saw a good piano and a bad piano. The good piano was on a stage that was really weird and in a place that shouldn't have existed. There's been a lot of moments like that where something isn't the way it's supposed to be. But I mean, technically...
This doesn't look good.
Oh? What the fuck is that? It's also blood scratches or something all around it? Certainly one way of getting a bed up the stairs. Just looks like someone got dropped. Scapegoat. Lanya. Children of a Dark Sun. Oh, those are all implements from each of the cults, I think, or the cult, or a cult.
I need the key.
Batiste. That's Shibnigrath. Ya Shub Niggurath, Ya Shub Niggurath, the bloke of the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young.
Radiography. Patient Jeremy Hotwood. Date June 14, 1930.
So like 30s, 40s.
Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together.
Okay.
Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhart lobotomy should sever all necessary parts.
Let's just give a lobotomy. Let's just cut out a chunk of the brain. It'll be fine. If all else fails.
Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhart and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving Jeremy's mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
Why is it missing? Why is your medical instruments missing? Also, the fuck with lobotomies back in the day. Like, how many... I've never looked it up, but how many, if any, were actually ever performed? Radiograph. This is the second one. Surgery room key. Circuit box. Bye, bunker. Bye, you're leaving. Bye, 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 Boise. Thank you for stopping by. Electrical fuse. Hey, it's right there. This spare fuse can help regulate electrical power when inserted into the fuse box. Okay. It's nice that it was all like, hey, it's right here. Can I just use that? I don't know. Do I need 2 of them? Yeah, I need a second one. Same thing over and over. Radiograph number 1. I'm so worried to go into that other room. Is there another room over here I can go to? Locked door. Surgery room key. It is the surgery. This is the surgery room. Oh, it's a recording that's playing. Okay, so we're not in some weird past. Oh, there's a fuse.
Don't mind if I do.
Mental health is not an exact science. No. According to Google in America, at least... Holy shit. 50,000? Jeez. They were like, ah, yes, we know of brain surgery. Let's take a sharp object and poke it into the front of the brain. It's fine, right? They're like, what? It's okay. He's better now. He sits there quietly just going... like... Oh, man. You know, you can only hope in the future that people look at our stuff and they're like, what the fuck were they thinking back then? I mean, it's very likely. Constant progress in those types of things. Do I now have to pick which one to turn on and which one to turn off? Oh boy, it's one of these. Shit. Fuck! There we go.
That's better.
I mean, is it? It looks weird. Oh, there's light everywhere, even though it's wonky weird. Okay. 1, 2. You're supposed to have 3 of them, right? I guess this is plenty. Where the fuck do you put these? Okay, go there. Sure. Rotate? Oh, man. I don't know what to rotate. Because there's 3 of them. How would you know which one's which? Okay, let's go with this. Speaking, according to Google in America, candy on Halloween, a lot of medical practice was barbaric back then. Speaking of Halloween candy, it's crazy how pervasive it's been. The idea people hide razor blades in candy, even though there's never been a... Yes. 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 Welcome to all the scare tactics from back in the day. So, hold on. No, no, no. Right here. Okay. Damn it. I think you have to overlap them. I mean, does all the white border need to be on the same, facing the same way or something? I don't know. Like, this looks right, doesn't it? Sort of. I don't know. You saw an old game show from the 70s where someone was talking about it. Oh, the razor blades and the candy and stuff. God, they said that when I was little, and none of that ever happened. Check your children's candy. It says there's still something in here anyways. Oh, there we go. Where else is there something? in the very obvious, like, there's a puzzle here. I don't know. So, some of the puzzles in this game are neat and fun and interesting, and some of them are just like, what the fuck? Like this one? Radiology patient. So this one has... So that one does have the paper on it. Okay. So let's get rid of that. Let's assume that that's it. That's... Honestly, it's probably the other one. Like, I don't see how this would be... Like, no way. Mm-mm. This one, maybe. Not likely. Like... This one doesn't even fit. Does it? This is his brain now. This is your brain on trucks. Any questions? Man, that old commercial. This is your brain, egg. This is your brain on drugs, egg in a frying pan. Any questions? Yeah, can I add bacon to that? Thanks. Which one did I have before? Not this one. I think this is one of them. Rotate the plate. Like, this is that. Okay. Got it. Now you need a tiny corner. Look. This is the brain, obviously. Fucking hell. Is there like a rotated around type of thing? No. What am I missing here? Do all the scans need to be placed on? I think so. It said that you need 3 of them. Do I have all 3 scans is the big question. I'm pretty sure I do. Otherwise it wouldn't have been all like, yo, where's the rest of them? Look. Kind of fits. It's not right. It's not right. Fuck. What am I trying to do? Are we just trying to get all these green things to line up? Is that what we're trying to do? Motherfucker. Okay. It's either one of these two. This one. Just, I don't understand. Look, it fits, sort of, not really. If it fits. Ah. There you go. Motherfucker. Why? That looks almost like it fits. Yeah. So, does anyone know how to, like, if anyone wants to look up the answer and then give me a hint of what I'm doing wrong, that's totally fine by me. Because, oh my god. What are the chances that I don't have them all? It would have asked me, I think, if I didn't have them all. I'm pretty sure.
I need the key.
Yeah, we know. Okay. Okay, busted out the guy. He has all the scans needed. Fucking hell. Watch, it's gonna be all like, you have them upside down. This is the wrong one. You don't want that one. Okay, so I think the middle one is correct. Bottom picture is clear, the other half of the picture you're using for the left lobe. I know. And it doesn't want to be. This one? Come on. Maybe you're supposed to put them in a different shape than what I've got. Maybe the number of clips holding the pictures is a hint. There's only... There. How about that? Does that look good? Does that look reasonable? If we go like this... If we go like this... There we go. It's done. Look, I think this is the bottom. Plus, if you look at the wording on it, when it's in this angle, it's clearly the right side up. And then if you go like this, that fits. Did I have that like that before? I don't think so. I think this is a different one. Is this it? Oh my god! I had the wrong sides. Jeremy's darkness. I know it's supposed to be a Chthonian of some sort. A broken piece of burned clay. Its size suggests it being part of a statue. Are we thrilled that we're gonna have some major issue when we try to leave here? Like right now? There's stuff in the boiler room still. This is fine.
Why does this keep happening? What am I supposed to do?
Keep going up. Before, you maybe want to go faster. Okay, you want to go this slow? Sure, you deserve to drown. There's so many other ways you could have, like, run around this. I don't think he's meant to escape this. Oh, hey, I got an ore. Wait, I want mine. Okay. Okay, so maybe he is supposed to escape that. Keep going. Let's go.
Why does this keep happening? What am I supposed to do?
His mouth doesn't even move during that. Can you move faster? Oh my god. That's why. Stop swinging. Go up. Oh. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, this way. Maybe go faster? No? Okay. Oh no. You think I missed anything there? No, it's all fine. It stopped being crazy down there.
And we're back here.
Oh, we're in the attic.
Have a look around this place.
I have been wanting to come up here because I want to know. Oh, look. That's normal. I've been wanting to know how much in the attic is like a callback to the original. And it doesn't look like much of anything so far. Tessellated shard. For Prisoner of Ice. Prisoner of Ice would technically be for Mountains of Madness, I would think. I don't think they're referencing... The only reference I've seen that would be Mountains of Madness is they have made slight allusions and references to Elder Things. Which literally are called Elder Things, at least in the Arkham Horror board game. Wow. You're majestic. I feel like I traded something crappy for something crappy again. I love how he's all like, yeah, let me stand on this. The only other thing that's kind of a callback to the original game from the look of it is the piano having fallen through. Like, the piano doesn't fall through in the attic in the very, very first game, but the reason why Carnby is originally at Derceto in the first game was to go into the attic and price a piano.
What is that?
That's extra elaborate. Oh boy. Yeah, I now put it together. Fucking hell. Yeah. Not yet. There's another room? Where's the other room? Well, that's the puzzle. There's another room. Oh, because there's more over there, technically. You just can't get to it. Probably after this.
Dr. Gray had been putting Jeremy through some thorough medical investigation. He was trying to break through Jeremy's stories and get to some truth, just like Carnby was. Could Dr. Gray have been trying to break the contract as well?
How did Tess elate that shard? My fucking god. Commonplace book. Is there something here? There's an 853. But I feel like that was talisman plates and sockets. I feel like that was more related to the very first one we did, but I'm going to try it again. Eight. 5. Nope. Oh. It's right there. Which one is which? Is 4 the outermost? I think 1 is the innermost. So I think it's 461. 4. 6. So let's try 641. One, 4, 6. Motherfucker. like, how, like, Okay. What is it? The window. Wait. I have no idea what numbers I picked. No, it's a 6. Yeah, you know what's funny? The question is, if I had seen it from this angle, I'd been like, a 9? You can hear water. Again. Fucking hell. Oh, okay. I think it says that even though there's more over there, that X in front of it means it's just blocked off. You can't get over there.
No, this is where Jeremy's hiding, right?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy?
I need help!
It's a riverboat,
Wait.
isn't it?
Can you hear me?
I'm stuck in the mud and the fire is taking
Jeremy.
me.
Where are you?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll figure something out. I'll get the boat running.
I've liked this game so far for what it is. They really need to... I really hope they come back and they patch out the issues it has. I feel a lot of the transitions would be a lot more impactful if it didn't have the slight dip in the frame rate at those points. I mean, the first cutscene I experienced notwithstanding, because that crashed and burned hard. And that definitely wasn't my computer, that was the game. But if they fix some of that stuff, there'd be a lot more praise to give to this. The crappy thing about this is when the game first came out, most people didn't know it existed, or that it came out, because their marketing was so shit with it. It's like they just didn't care. And it probably would have done a lot more. Granted, there's a lot of people who don't know what Alone in the Dark is as a franchise, because like when Boise was here, a lot of people think back to the first ones they know, which was the PlayStation, and the later ones, because that's what they grew up with, or that's what they knew. You take more my generation, and even not even my generation, you have to get people in my generation that paid attention to video games and actually enjoyed them for what they were. And it's... my love of older games and the history behind them has definitely changed and gotten more involved as time has gone on. I find it really neat and impactful to see where video games came from, how they were developed, who created them. Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Ow! Okay, so I went a little bit overboard. More people probably know of Alone in the Dark through the manual blinking one. Oh my god. Was that the one where they had the fire mechanic? That's the one that's supposed to be so bad it was good. No, it wasn't good. It's just it's so bad it's funny. That's the one I need to play at some point. I forgot there was a manual blinking mechanic. I never played it. I remember seeing and hearing about it when it was coming out, and the more I read about it, the more I was like, God, this is gonna be a shit show. And it was! Can I get over there?
The boat's wedged itself right into the bayou. If I get the motor started, I could try reversing back into the river.
You have so many things.
Jeremy was calling out for help, but Carnby couldn't figure out where the voice was coming from. For a moment, Carnby wondered if the boat itself was Jeremy, or if he was below it somehow. It didn't matter right now. Jeremy was clear on one thing. He wanted Carnby to get the steamboat running and out of the mud.
Or people probably know of Alone in the Dark, press X to blink. Someone should make a manual blinking mod for this one. Fucking hell. No. Fuck no. We don't need to. You fucking kidding me? Okay. Gonna have to find another way in there. I'm not specifically going down there or up there because I'm afraid of being attacked. Being attacked. Because that's a word now. Attacked. Can you just walk over there? Can you jump over? Can you... There's something there! Oh, there's also that front part. Wait, where's that front part from? There. So the way in is through the front. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. There's also a red lantern over there. Thank God. I love how drinking alcohol makes blood magically vanish off his shirt. Oh, a Molotov. Okay. Where is it? There it is. No, you little bitch. Did it jump? Like, jump from location to location? The back way is only for birthdays and special occasions. God fucking damn it. What's in there? Nothing? Are you fucking kidding me? So I came over here for nothing. Great. Well, there's something there. Can I get through there? No, I have to go around. Please have something. No? I'm really getting tired of these things that open up that I can't get things from. Unless the game is doing the whole, hey, are you actually making use of stuff? Yeah, I will be throwing that. Same with that one.
Looks pretty weak. I just need something to break it.
Yeah. An axe. Jeez, what the hell? Okay. I am trying to lure out as many of them as possible, but I can just attack them as I need to. Okay. Fine with that. A sledgehammer. Yes. Oh, it's a pile of axes. That way you can't, like, lose out on. Okay, we have a way through. Okay, before we go through there. Excuse me. Lure those snail crabs out from their concealment crevices. I will say that the creatures are creepy, but at the same time, they lack so much definition that I don't find myself initially sparked by spookiness with them, I guess you could say. There's a thing where I like when you can't quite explain what the monster is, you can't quite tell what it is, but then there's the whole... Where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. Little bitch. So videos of Still Wakes the Deep, and you should check it out. Oh, okay. Yeah, put it in the game suggestions. We do pay attention to them, even if we don't always end up playing everything that goes in there. There's a whole bunch that was put in recently. I think a bunch of them by Retro Mickey that I haven't had a chance to really look at yet, but a lot of them look really interesting. Pallid Mask.
The artist spent a lot of time boating on the vast lake Pontchartrain. Poetry, painting, photography. Everything seemed to become better by the shimmering water and the opalescent sky. One night, as the sailors returned to Darceto, they found a masquerade ball taking place. It must have been Perosi and Nora who invited their friends from the theater. The sailors quickly fashioned masks out of plaster of Paris and joined the festivities. They enjoyed themselves for hours before realizing time was not passing. Nor could they find their friends. As they began to worry, they demanded that the guests unmasked. But they could not, because they were not wearing any masks.
I need to actually look through them again, especially if Brad put it in. I think a few of the ones Brad put in I may have like taken screenshots of and stuff to keep an eye on. I actually, let me see, what time is it? I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. So, BRB. Okay, I'm back. Da 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 da. I need to switch back to. Which one was it? This one. Boom. Alright. I feel like that was a lot of work to get over here and a lot of damage taken. That's because I was being stupid. Okay. Also trying to be cautious with my bullets.
Jeremy, where are you?
Broken compass.
There are many ways to cross a threshold. The easiest one is being invited. A door swung open, leading you inside. Another is sleep, hypnosis, or even sudden fright. There are those who fold spaces that challenge Mobius, or jump through angles that defy Euclid. If you learn to properly use your talisman, you could go anywhere. You wouldn't even need to rely on the fluttering wings of the shrieking Byakis.
The Byakis were beings that could fly through space, that if you did the right for, they would actually come pick you up and fly you to wherever. I forget what story they were originally part of. They're one of the two that I get mixed up in Arkham Horror a lot, as far as like monsters that can hit the board, because Migos and Byakis are always very similar to me in my head. But I know that one of them in the board game will actively pick you up and carry you elsewhere. And they're a pain in the ass because if you're trying to make room and if you're trying to head in a particular direction in the board game, having yourself moved by a monster is a fucking pain in the ass. And I think after they move you, they attack. It's been so long, I don't fully remember. I need to play it again. Arkham Horror as a board game is really good. It's also full of, like, congratulations, you're fucked moments. Go all the way around. Have I been down there? I don't think I can go down here. No. But I have to go over here. I hate being so low on health like this from this stupid one thing. I love the wooden planks just vanishing for this. Oh my fucking god. I tried pressing forward, but instead that was go backwards. Ugh. He had a bottle under the desk. Oh, for when I peed. Because I peed so quickly. It was a quick pee this time. I also want to get back to the game because it's getting later. And I don't want to go later than the usual time, honestly. But at the same time, I don't want to stop in the middle and have to redo a bunch of stuff.
This definitely needs fuel.
Wow. More pistol bullets. I have a decent amount of bullets. That's because I've been using a lot more melee than anything. Empty gas can. But honestly, I've been using a lot more melee because I've been trying to... I remember, like, when I was using the bullets at the beginning, I almost ran out at one point. Because I was using them too willy-nilly, and so I'm trying to, like, be cautious on how often I'm using them, but at the same time, I'm starting to think I might be being a little too cautious. Fuel tank. Hold on. Machine gun. That's it? Nothing? I am wondering if I was shooting the guns more, if I would be finding more bullets in those sections. Okay. It has to be here, and I have a feeling I'm going to get attacked. Filled gas can. That's nice. Like, I like the little, hey, you gotta fill this up, you gotta do something, but when it's like, it's right there, you got the can there, you gotta put it right there, I'm like, it's not really a puzzle, it's a chore. Also, that can seems suddenly really small. Oh, they do this while you're inside, probably because they don't have to deal with animating the shit actually moving. They could just make it vanish and reappear elsewhere. That's why they did it that way. Some guys are in a small can. I hear music. That carnival music? Holy shit. Shit. Come here. Ow! Motherfucker! I tried to like move, but instead I hit the wrong. I tried to dodge and I hit the wrong button. Instead, he's all like, "Let me put bullets in my gun." I have a feeling there's at least one more, if not more. That fucking bitch. Really? I just set Carnby on fire. It's okay. Spritter bros just be vibing. Come on. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, this is horrible. Ow. Wait, you've got a carnival cruise ship? You're on a carnival cruise? Oh, man. What the fuck? Ah! The Carnby's dying. You know, it's fine. It's probably not the most ideal situation to be in. I think I'm supposed to be getting to the... in there, maybe? I have no clue. Press B to dodge attacks. The game is all like, did you know you're dying? Thanks, game. Oh, it conveniently put healing right there for me. How nice. Game's all like, you kind of suck. Here you go. Like, thanks. You know it'd be great? Get off. Stop it. Stop it. There. There. Come here, little bitch. Yeah, you want to? It's fine. I wasted so many bullets just now. Where am I going? Like, it almost seems like I'm supposed to go in. I am. Look, there's a ladder there. Yeah, excuse you. So I need to get over there somehow. How am I getting back there? Back to Blue Bayou. Over there. I think, right? Can't get there from there. My only other weapon would be an axe if I went back and grabbed one, but... What the fuck?! What? I feel like the gun's like super inaccurate at times. Excuse you. Excuse you. Where you going? That way. How do I get over there? There. Ow! Hey. Hi. Not dealing with you.
I gotta get some ammo.
Yeah. Is there a point to coming here? Or did I just severely fuck myself over by coming this way? Where am I going? Okay, so go this way, because I'm running in circles. This way, this way. So if I just run at doors, he'll open them? Is that what it... I think I discovered that before and I keep forgetting it's a thing. Yes. If you just run at a door, he will just barge through it. So that makes it a lot easier to get away from things, had I paid attention to that earlier. don't know where I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I believe there's axes in here. What is this? Bullets! I don't know if that's the game being all like, we feel bad for you, here you go. There's supposed to be axes in one of these. I forget which one. I think it's in this one. Yeah. That's my original axe. And there's a box of axes right there. Nope. What's that? This is healing items. The game's all like, don't die. Yeah, the game's definitely spawning items in. And I'm fine with that being a mechanic thing. I don't know where to go. Like, I obviously have to go... More bullets. Time to go back home. Seriously. Right there. I thought it was going to be that ladder over there. Maybe it is later. Maybe this just takes you down to the lower deck to get to that ladder? Yeah, it does. That's the whole point. I heard one of them, and I have a feeling they're down here. Why wouldn't they be? Not that way. Oh God! Ah! Fuck, I did not expect them and I should have. Where is he? Oh! Yes, please. More bullets. I will gladly take those. What is this? Just coal? Yeah, it's coal. Ah. And that is just a pipe. Pipe versus shovel. Not a whole lot of difference there. Okay. Wait, was that something? It is, but not right now.
Whoa.
What is with the subtitle suddenly?
Are you ready to tell me what happened?
What?
I put a rope around my neck, and then I strangled all life from my body. Are you under the impression that you died? No. I was supposed to die.
That's Dr. Gray's office.
That you were supposed to die. I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story happen.
What are you referring to, Jeremy?
30 years ago, Frederic needed me to die.
You're not making any sense, Jeremy. Calm down. Find your focus.
Hey! I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part. Hey! I escaped my doom. My destiny.
Again, find your focus.
Hey, I'm right here. What the hell is going on? Now everything is wrong. Nothing is in place. I'm right here!
Calm down, Mr. Carnby. What do you want?
Were you not talking to Jeremy right now?
I haven't seen Jeremy all day. Are you all right, Detective?
No. Actually, I don't think so. Well, maybe. I'm gonna go look for Jeremy.
Good. Let me know if you find him.
When therapy
That
makes
was
it
Jeremy's
worse.
self-deceit, a steamboat stuck in the mud. I'm not gonna pretend I understand any of that. What a bunch of psychoanalytic nonsense.
All psychoanalytic nonsense, despite the fact that you're living through it and keep getting beaten up. So, I'm gonna save it. We will stop here. We will definitely pick it up again. Hopefully sooner rather than later. But I'm enjoying it as before. Even with its like jankiness, I still enjoy it. And like I said, I do hope they eventually fix that, because I really feel like this game so far needs to be appreciated more than it ever got beforehand. But yeah, let me see who we are gonna send you guys off on a raid to.